Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna first start off with a white liquid base, and you can find this on Amazon. I will link everything in the description box below for you guys. And I used a makeup brush to apply the first layer. So this is just gonna be the first layer, so it doesn't have to be perfect, and you want to leave circles around your eyes because we're gonna put black makeup there. Okay, so for the second layer, I'm using this white makeup that I got from Amazon, and it comes in a palette with different colors. So I'm using the white, and then I'm also using a makeup sponge wedge. You can find this sponge anywhere, the drugstore or on Amazon as well. And I'm just building up the white base just to get it more bright. As you guys can see, it's going to look a lot brighter, and so it's going to look a lot better as well. Alright, so moving on to the eyes, I'm using a liquid eyeliner. This one is from CoverGirl. It's pretty affordable. I'll link it below. And I'm just tracing around my eyes where I'm going to do the dark circles. And it doesn't have to be perfect because then you can go back and fix any of the edges. And then I'm using a black body crayon to fill in the eyes, and I like using a big crayon because it just makes the job easier and faster. And then I also grab some of it on my fingers to apply around the eye and then blend it out. And just to fill in any of the gaps around my eyebrows, I grab a eyebrow brush and then the crayon and fill in my brows just so that there aren't any gaps in between the hairs. And I'm using the same brush just to clean up the edges. So because the crayon is a cream base, you have to set it with powder. In this case, I'm using a black eyeshadow. So you want to use a black eyeshadow to set a black crayon. And I'm using a brush just a little larger than an eyeshadow brush to make it quicker. And then this step also makes the black look darker around the eyes. And if you go outside the lines, it's fine. I just go back here with the white makeup and a tiny brush just to clean up the edges, and then also the liquid liner. Alright, so moving on to the design outside of the circle, I'm using this jumbo crayon by NYX, and it's in a lilac color. As you guys can see, it's a very light purple. It's okay if it's not dark enough. I'm gonna go back and then fill in and make it more pigmented. This is just to trace around the eyes. And I already did it on one side so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so then with a black gel eyeliner pencil, I go ahead and do the half circles around the eyes. And then I go back just to make it darker. And then I also go back with the purple pencil and just fill in any of the gaps and areas and make the purple a little bit more pigmented. I also use the black just to fill in my waterline. And then just to draw a little white dots in the circles, I use a white eyeliner from NYX. So I wanted to use like a purple eyeshadow as well, so I just blended it out a little bit and then went in with this purple eyeshadow shade from this palette from BH Cosmetics. I'll link a similar one in the description box below, but you can use any color that you want. I just feel like this makes the look stand out a little bit more, and this one is kind of like a shimmery purple blue shade, and it looks so cool. And I also used the black liquid liner just to draw a little wing. My headpiece has a little bit of a pink undertone, so I used a pink under my eyes with a pencil brush. So I got this glitter liquid lipstick, but I'm using it on my eyes because it has glitter, so I'm just tapping it over my lids, and this kind of just makes a little bit of the eyeshadow stand out. And then I went ahead and put on these 3D Faux Mink lashes by Ardell, and they're so pretty. Okay, so moving on to the designs around the face, I grabbed this pixie black eyeliner. It's a little smaller than the other eyeliner I used earlier. And I started off at the top of my ear and then came down to the edge of my mouth. And then for the nose, you want to draw like a little tiny V, and then just drag one of the lines longer than the other one, and then just fill it in with a black pencil. And because I feel like it doesn't look dark enough, I grabbed the black eyeshadow with a small brush and set it so it made it look a lot darker. And with the same pencil, I just draw the lines, which are supposed to be the teeth of the sugar skull. And you can draw as many lines as you want. It doesn't have to be that many. It could be 3 on each side. And similar to another Dia de los Muertos or sugar skull look I did a couple years back for Halloween, and a lot of you guys liked that video. It has a lot of views. I did similar designs to that video. I just changed up a little bit of it, but simple designs just so that you can draw them yourself, and yeah, you can just have fun with them. So the gaps that I drew on the top and bottom, I just filled them in with the purple jumbo pencil. And because I like glitter, I put on this body glitter from ColourPop. They have different colors. I will link them in the description box. And grabbed a little tiny brush to apply the glitter. You want to be careful with big chunks of glitter. I applied them on my lids, but you have to be careful because they could get in your eye. And then I went back to the black eyeshadow just to do a little bit of shading and a fluffy brush that's a little tapered, and just shaded a little bit on the lines and around the teeth and the skull so that it can look a little bit more realistic. And then I grabbed the purple eyeshadow just to shade around the face. You don't have to do this step. I just wanted to do it because I'm using purple. And then you can just go back in and do any touch-ups if you need a little bit more of the black and trace around the designs. This is what I'm doing. For my lips, I used the black eye pencil just to use it as a lip liner because I wanted it to be dark. And then I used the purple NYX liquid lipstick with glitter and blended it out with my fingers, and then also went over with the black eyeliner again. And I also went back in with the black eyeshadow under my eyes because they just looked a little bit sheer. And if you want your makeup to last a really long time, then I would recommend using a makeup setting spray at the very end. This one is from the drugstore, but any makeup setting spray would work, except for ones that are dewy or are oil based, because those can disturb the makeup. And to finish off, I just put on this headpiece. I found it at the grocery store. You can find these anywhere, but I will link some from Amazon. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps my channel. Subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.